This thing live? It looks like it's live. A second, make sure we're good. And then we'll get started. We did pretty good tonight. We made it to phase 5 finally. We made it past rewind, which is good. So I was expecting to like just make it to phase 4 with a new person this week, so we made great prog. So good job. Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, just to look at rewind. We did on rewind a few times that we saw it being clear time, and then we will look at phase 5 real quick on the phase 5, and then we'll look at the Wrath of the Heavens Toolbox on stream and compare it to our footage and look at what happened. We'll also talk about myths too. Fine, like I said, it's gonna be, so we only saw rewind 3 times, so that part's gonna be fairly short, and then most of this discussion is gonna be looking at phase 5. Be just looking at phase 5 for the most part, once I find the 3 rewinds. There's one, okay. So, yep. This. Okay, so standard healers take it first. He walks out here. As soon as he does, he's like right around here is when I usually pop my LB. Pretty good on that, seem to be working. Healers take their cleaves. This one I think Eva gets cleaved by, so as always you gotta watch the little shiny right here. I got bitrate right now, but this little shiny debuff tells you when the puddle drops. You gotta be east, west, healer, melee, ranged, tank, just to make sure. So, melee take theirs, ITB and Kai, intervention on Duke. Range, so missionary, veil, and tactician should be what we do here. Let's see what we got. The missionary, veil. See if it pops up. See if it pops up for the icon's like one that's hard for me to tell. There's missionary. Oh yeah, there it is. Veil, and then there's shield samba. So we were good. But yeah, Eva got the puddle and stood on it. See what happens. You stack up with your buddy, so healers should stack up right on top of each other, so there's no like weird part where one of the cleaves is like overlapped. And yeah, you see your debuff is gone, so you guys should start moving. It's like about this big, I would say. Just eyeballing it. What happens? You guys are behind the thing. Alan moves in, but Eva doesn't, and then Eva gets, yeah, you can see it's fairly sizable, so you want to make sure that you're stacking on top of each other. Like you see, you kind of hear how there's one here, kind of elongates it a little bit. So stack directly on top of each other, so that it's like as close to each other, as close to them as it can be. The other one as it can be, I guess. Missionary, Samba's still rolling, but Samba should be popped whenever range are taking their cleave. That way that it carries over to Pure of Heart and Tank Cleave as well. Or Shfont dies because Mission Shield heals. Then, yeah, at this point I need to make sure I'm using Pure Heart. Or rep on Pure Heart, I keep forgetting it. I'm also bad about dropping mine. Should be nobody over there. Yeah. Look at that Pure of Heart. Cleave. Pure Heart should be Faint and Addle. And reprisal from me. And I don't see either of them on this attempt, but I don't know if that was just because Eva died and we were just like calling it an attempt there because Horsefont dies. Yeah. Other than that, we lived through it, so. Okay. Next one. Like I said, it's going to be a really short look at the rewinds. There's not a whole lot to talk about there. It's just mining your puddle debuff and then making sure we're tight on mitts. need to review when I use my reprisal and the one that we make it to phase 5 on, because I barely got it off in time for Pure Heart. Fine. It's Pure Heart. They're both in the back half. Second video. I was getting you ready for Persona 3 coming out here pretty soon. Why? No. Again, if you want to see the Phase 4 stuff, then that's in the YouTube playlist. Find the other Phase 4. This is after break. Yeah, here it is. Did you make it to rewind here? At the end of this video is the second one. Alright, let's take a look and then, yeah. This one I think we died of damage because I misrep. Healers. Right here, pop tank LB. Healer cleave starts going off now. Back up with each other, like over here somewhere. Top of each other. Ranged. Missionary, Samba, and Veil. So, yeah. Samba's not there on this last tank cleave. That's fine, the tanks are tanks. So it's Pure Heart cast is almost done, and the mage only has a dot. The dots from the healers. Oh, there's Addle. Addle makes it in time. So yeah, there has to be a feint. Then my rep is there. And then again, I need to look at it on the one that we actually make the P5 on because it's real close. Then I get it back. Yeah, we had the feint and the rep. This probably didn't happen. This is another phase 5, I'd bet. Okay. Alright, it's toward the end of the night. Okay. Yeah, there's Dark Third in. Yeah, we'll look at this one and then I'm gonna start breaking down the stuff on the toolbox in the start of this rewind. Healer cleave, they stack up. Melee. Range, here's Samba, there's Missionary. Veil. Oh, Veil was already running. Stack up. My rep barely gets there, so let me take a look at it. Okay. My rep is barely there in time. There it is. Yeah, I barely get it. We make it to the spear. Let me review our phase 2 on this one real quick, and then we'll start looking at phase 5. And yeah, for this one, like the DPS check is really lenient, but this you have to kill this before Pierce goes off, so feel free to start dumping a little bit of resources into it if we need to make the check on there. Okay, so then we go to phase 5, and that'll be the next thing I look at, but first I want to check when I use my reprisal during phase 4 for Steep and Rage. It's, like I said, it's close. Steep and Rage. Oh, I use it. Yeah. Is it fairly late in the cast? Like halfway through, so I can probably move that up a little bit more. I've got 5 seconds of leeway to put it on at the start. Okay. So that's just for my future knowledge. Alright, let's look at phase 5. Where does it start at? Alright, here it is. Alright, so let's break open the Wrath toolbox. What was all this? Alright, so main tank starts south, the party is north. The boss will be cleaving autos at the start here. Down. This. Do that, I call it out. And then this is why, for the future, Haas needs to take him. Where is it? Paladin Dark Knight. Yeah, Haas takes it and he hollowed grounds the first Cascalon's Might, and I Living Dead the second one. Other than that, it doesn't look like we're being careful with mitigations here, so they look like they're pretty free, but because phase 6 got Valvis. So Haas will embolden the first one and I'll embolden the second one. And let's look at Dark Thornton. Wrath of the Heavens, Missionary Veil, Samba. Sorry, brain stopped working. Spread Low. No, we don't have a scholar. Zoe, Brog, and Holos. And Quagga's a rep. Me. Okay, got it. And Party Emit and Boss's rep on the second Quagga. Okay, so let's look at this. So we position start, south to start. Uptime while he summons the dragons. Like it says, you take I think like 2 or 3 cleaves. Could probably Oblation you here just to give you some help. Sooner. Okay. And then Wrath of the Heavens. Up there. Wrath of the Heavens cast start middle so you can move to your spot quicker, so stack up mid underneath where Thornton is. 2 dragons, a white twister, and 2 thick dragons will spawn. The twister dragon will be the relative north for this mechanic, that's this guy. So if you're familiar at all with the Quick March from Unending Coil, then this is basically pre-positioning like that without the quick time march positions. So wherever the 2 dragoons and the dragon spawn, it's basically the similar formation as a quick time or quick march and Heaven's Fall trio. So you treat this as your new north. See where that happens. Cast Wrath. There's Dragoon. So this is the Dragoon. This is the dragon, and you can see the spear of the other dragoon right here. So this is our new north, south. That's our new north, so we orientate that way. Party will spread to the right of the dragoons. Tether players go opposite of their dragoon, 4 notches from the inner card. So I don't think I have a good view of it. Let's see. Yeah, we all go here, and then I can't. Yeah, I don't have it seen. I don't have it seen, or I'm not looking at it. And then blue player 4 notches from northwest. So this dragoon. Let's see if I see that in my POV. Slow it down. So would be he's like right here, so out right here. I'm pretty sure they always spawn on, it's like a quick march where they always spawn on one of the cardinals. Or one of the they always line up with the cardinal or intercardinal marker, sorry. Always spawn on the cardinals. I think you would want to be around here if I'm not mistaken for the blue. I'll have to play around with that a little bit. So Kai gets it, and Kai goes relative east with us, so Kai's gotta go this way. That spot I just pointed out. Okay, and then once the orange feathers disappear, you move for the twister. Green dye bomb circle marker will appear. This will also appear at this time. God players, the twister does not snapshot, so that's again another unending coil thing. We'll look at it. It looks like it's the same as Twintania, the twisting dive right here. So as soon as this tether moves, you're good. Yeah, you move because watch. See this? This is the same thing as the unending coil mechanic. You drop it underneath you, it will eat not only you and do lethal damage to you, but like, say Zeal stepped on this one, it would shove Duke this way and probably into the death wall. It probably would shove me. I'm probably close enough for the exploding twister to hit me too. That would probably be safe from it. If it works the same fundamentally as the unending coil. And then I dies, I think, into the dive. And I don't know what Alan dies to. Let's see where Alan is. Slow this down a little bit. So I needs to go here. Alan is the Dragoon target, so you crisscross. Go, what is it again? 4 notches. Find it. Other players go opposite the Dragoon 4 notches from the inner card. It looks like it's south, so like not this way up towards the other players, and not this way, but down towards the southern part, so relative south part, so towards this mark, the one marker here. So sorry, you guys can't really see that at all, can you? I can fix this. Move it for a second, give me a sec. Just have to adjust it. So, party will spread to the right of the dragons, to other players go opposite, they're gain 4 notches from the inner card. Blue players 4 notches from the northwest, if dives are new north. So, yeah. So yeah, like I said, they're always going to line up with one of the markers, so going off the toolbox. I should have been here, roughly, the spot that I pointed out earlier. And then, alright, you can't see that. Kai should have been here, and you want to come down this way, not this way. Don't go towards the players with the dives. Now I gotta fix this for the stream. This away, so up things. I think Alan just dies to damage. Or I don't know, I can't see. I don't know if you guys like go the wrong way with your dives. No, you guys can't, because if it was, then Alan would have been the only one that died. But Alan and Kai die here. I think Kai got hit by the Dragoon dive probably. And Alan probably just got straight up damage. Then one player gets marked with the green dive circle dive bomb will appear at this time. We just talked about that. So do it this way. Spread around Thornton so that the cleaves don't overlap. The two tethered players rotate west. This isolates them from the liquid well, and the player with the dive bomb goes to the wall on the opposite side of the arena from the warrior or behind the mage. So that was the green marker. Let's see it. So these are the two Dragoon players plus the, I believe, the blue player. Yeah, the blue player is also over there. The blue player just stays put after they drop their puddle and basically that direction, and then the two Dragoon players just shift over west. Look at the footage and see what I do. I am the green player. I have to play with this. I don't know why the toolbox isn't showing up properly. Okay, so opposite of the mage, right? Again. Behind the mage. So this is the mage, so I need to be here. So I was kind of close. I thought I had to be down here somewhere, but I wasn't exactly sure. The warrior must be over here. I think we see him for a second. So I gotta be a little bit further down by the mage. I go there instead. Then I cleave. So in this scenario, since the mage is right here, I think that would be like right here. You guys probably bait your cleaves this way, I think, looking at the diagram. Yeah, you guys want to be out a little bit further away from the green. Where does the green go? This one? I know it's the warrior. He takes it on his own and then just spread. Okay. Good. Then we don't see it, but after that, ready for 5 liquid heaven baits on a random person and 4 Russian baits on another random person. If the warrior spawns near you, make sure to move away from him so you don't drop a circle AoE near him, because the warrior is going to do a donut AoE that everybody has to stack onto. And make sure you don't drop any of these near the warrior, but also don't end your baits too far away to make it inside the donut AoE. So same thing again for anybody that's done unending coil. You're gonna bait here. It looks like exactly the same way, or same mechanic from unending coil again. So unending coil, for those of you not familiar, whenever you do nail phase, he will do random quotes and he'll do like a point blank around him or a donut, and resolving the Donut requires the 2 players that are going to get marked with a lightning, because you're going to drop a puddle when your lightning debuff spawns, to like go opposite the party on a intercardinal direction from relative intercardinal from the from Nail, or in this case the warrior, because the warrior's not targetable here. So you're gonna move into the warrior's box. The party's gonna stand here on the other side, and you're gonna like space yourself out from your other lightning buddy, then drop it. I think there are AM things that we can do here. I do have one for Unending Coil. I'll see if I can find one for this that will tell you if you're a lightning player, and you can like see where the other lightning player is and adjust for them. And then that's the last of it. Let's see what else we see here. Can we see any more? So that's this. You see it's on over here. So it's just like the Unending Coil base from Twintania. That's a big puddle that persists. So the warriors right here. So Eva kind of needs to like, for Unending Coil, it's like a 3 this way and a 2 this way whenever you're doing Twintania phase, and you'll usually make it to the party stack or whatever you're trying to get back to Twintania for. Forget, it's been a while. It's been a while since Unending Coil. I think you need to drop it that way if you want to make it back for the party stack. Yeah, you do. You do. So, level 1, you want to do this movement. Move to the edge of that. Right here. Here, and then puddle 2 would be like something like this. Here. Puddle 3. Party would be like right here. And you cut back. Puddle 1 would be like right here. Then puddle 2 would be like right here. And then if you're Thunder, you just go out here. If you're a party, not Thunder, you just go here. So, yeah. It's a common way I usually see people bait Liquid Hell on Unending Coil. 3 this way. 3 puddle. Then 2 puddle back to wherever you gotta go to for the stack. Puddle that way. Nobody's alive, so I can't see the eruptions. I don't know what the deal is with that, if that's like a persistent thing either. Let me look. Looks like it. Persists. At least the diagram, the toolbox makes it seem like it persists. Okay, so yeah, that's Wrath. So for tomorrow, plan on Wrath of the Heavens and Death of the Heavens XIV sim first thing. We'll spend a lot of time on that, making sure we're good. Gotta go over this and make sure, because getting that far is a consistency check and everything. So when we do, we need to like maximize our knowledge of it so we can actually like make quick prog and get that phase down. Here's one more look at the mitigations. So not sure exactly when I'm supposed to be popping this. We'll look at that and look at some POVs later. Same for this. Gotta catch the rep on the Quagga. Yeah, we'll figure out when these need to be popped. We'll look at some POVs and stuff and figure that out. Yeah, good job. We made it to phase 5. We'll keep on pushing. We'll keep going. If you guys want me to go back and look over anything or like try and do it a different way, then just let me know. As always, give me some feedback. Yeah. If you want me to explain more of the, because this is like a lot of Unending Coil stuff. I don't think all of us have done Unending Coil. I know a lot of us have, but like liquid hells and the thunder markers, like you want more detail or information on that, just let me know about that too. Because functionally everything but the tornadoes looks like the same mechanic from Unending Coil just brought forward to this. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Peace out.